homebrew flipping Wednesday. Hope you're all right. Apologise if the sound quality gets a little bit bad. My missus, the wife, sorry, to put the washing on. As if on cue. Okay, so first off, I'm going to say a massive thank you to someone, to Christian Brewday. The glass arrived today. Look at that. Congratulations to Adam at Wardy's Homebrew, the ultimate RAS Homebrew Showdown 2016 champion. I don't know how, but thank you. Really nice glass. Got some weight to it, so really, really nice. Funny enough, I just put up a stout video saying about nice heavy glasses, proper for stouts. This will be great for stouts. In fact, I'll have one soon. And then it will say pride of place on top of the kegerator until ready for another stout, and then I'll use it for another stout. On his video, he obviously was going through the competition, and all the stouts, from what he was saying, were top notch. Great brewing by everyone. Was it Frank's Homebrew 77, and Rodison, Cidermeister, me. Shit, there was another one. Oh, that's so bad. Anyway, there was loads of us, and apparently there was literally half points in it, an amalgamated scoring, but somehow I won it. So thanks very much. And the thing does say 2016 champion, so I'm assuming as soon as he gets sent a load of free bloody Russian Imperial Stouts, he'll do a 2017 one. And hopefully we can all enter that, and that'll be a good laugh as well. So thanks very much, Christian, and thanks to everyone else. You know, everyone that entered and made the competition what it was. Okay, so I have a beer to try. It's my Equinox and Mosaic Pale Ale, 4.2%. Come out roughly where I wanted it to. It's a sessionable Pale Ale. As I said before, a lot of the Pale Ales and IPAs are 5 plus, 5.9, 5 whatever, up into the 6s for IPAs. And I just wanted to do a couple of batches where you could just sit back and just smash them back, as you'll see with the Brewday video that's coming up. So this has been in the bottle for 3 or 4 weeks now, but it's so bloody cold in the shed. I didn't want to really give it a go because I was worried that it would carb up very slowly. But that's looking, see, pretty clear. Ideally, I'd probably have given it, I will probably give it another 3 weeks or so. But let's give it a whirl and see what she comes out like. Colour looks pretty damn good. When the bubbles have gone, I'm assuming that'll be fairly clear, which it is. Colour's pretty nice, man. Goldeny colour. Okay, so carbonation, well, you can see. There's the Mosaic and the Equinox. God, you gotta love those hops. You gotta love Mosaic anyway. If not, there's something wrong with you. The Equinox just brings something else to the party. Who used my recipe, my hop schedule? Is it Red Dog Brewer? Pretty sure it's Red Dog Brewer. So let's find out what it's done. Pretty sure you'll like that, my friend. Okay, so adding it at all those different stages, breaking it up into whatever it was, 30, 20, 10, whatever I put before. Alternate things, mate, that is full of flavour. The aroma's there because of the fairly big dry hop, and obviously the flame out addition / whirlpool. But staggering all those additions from 30 down to 0 really paid off in the old flavour stakes. Oh yeah. bitterness is cool. It's around the 40 mark if I remember rightly. You have to go back and check out my previous video. The mouthfeel on this is pretty full, and I like that. That's because I mashed in at 67, which is 67.2. Check out the video. But yeah, that's one I might do again. Obviously, if you're going to scale that up to an IPA, I would probably, well, there's no probably, if I was going to put this up at a 5.5%, 6% beer, probably throw another, possibly throw another 50 grams of each at it, and obviously up the bitterness to around 55, 60. But as an American pale ale, well, happy with that. Happy with that. So, what's next? That's it. So today was the brew day for the Falconers Flight Lager. Nothing else to say really. Falconers Flight Lager brew day coming up. It went pretty smooth. So the wife came home and knocked over the trial jar, but we'll get to that in the video. But it was a pretty smooth day, brew day. That's it really. Bought an extra keg, so I've now got 5 or 6 kegs, I can't remember, because I wanted to brew a stout. Well, I'm going to brew a stout in the next few days anyway. Throw it in a keg, force carb it, and age the hell out of it. It's what I plan on doing. Whether I can actually age it and not just dive into it is another story, but we'll see. That's just the homebrew. Okay, so thanks very much. I've waffled on far too long. 6:45. Shit. All right, take care, guys. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Hello. So brew day, another brew day. Lager. So it's in here. It's been mashing for half hour. Got another hour to go. So yeah, so far so good. Now, what we got in it? What is it? Well, it's Falconers Flight Lager. Okay, so basically it's a lager with 100 grams of Falconers Flight in it at various times. So we're going for about 4.5%. IBU's 22 and the SRM is 2.62. So the lightest beer I think I've ever made. It's almost Pilsner light, I think. Well, it is Pilsner light. Okay, so in it is 4 kilos of lager malt, half a kilo carapils. Then what we got here? 50 grams of Halatur, made to at 60. 10 grams Falconers Flight at 20. 40 grams flame out for a hop stand. 50 for a dry hop. I know 10 grams seems a bit pointless, but I just wanted to put it there in the flavour edition just to up the IBUs into style and hopefully give it a little something. But obviously the majority of the hop flavour in this lager is hopefully going to be for the hop stand and dry hop. So it's got pH 5.2 in as per usual, and today we'll be mostly using, anyway, if you can't see it, Mangrove Jack's M84 Bohemian Lager. So what we're going to do, probably the additions as per usual, final gravity at the end, and I'm going to do the brewlosophy method, seeing as most people have had a go at it, and it actually looks quite good. So this will be chilled down eventually to 12, left to get over halfway fermented, so about 8 or 9 days or whatever. And then you slowly ramp it up by 2.5 degrees every 12 hours till you hit 21. Hold it there for the diacetyl rest. Now when it's at 21, that's when I'm going to dry hop. I've bought some clear nylon fishing line. I'm going to tie on the dry hop, throw it in. After 3 days, whack it back out, pull it out, and then bring the fermenter down by 2.5 degrees every 12 hours to a 0. Well, I've checked my fridge, it goes down to 0.4 degrees, so that'll be fine. Then you hold it there. I can't remember exactly how long for now. It's about a week, I guess. I think a week or 10 days or something. I've got it written down. And then keg it and see what's going on, what it's going to be like. So that's enough talking. That's what I'm doing. I'll see you in a bit for the additions probably. Click. So coming up to hot break. Well, we're at hot break. We'll get a little bit more aggressive, but that's hot break enough for me. 50 grams of Hellertour Hersbrucker going in for bittering. Colour, the what's looking promising now, eh? Very light, very light. Okay, so put in my rip-off hop spider. Not rip-off, expensive hop spider. What it is. It's going with a Hellertour Hersbrucker. Glorious, glorious pellet form. And that's it. I'll see you at 20. Okay, so we've got 20 minutes left to go. It's time for my biggest hop addition yet. 10 grams of falconers fight. Oh, smell. Oh, love it. And that's it. See you in a bit. Hello everyone. Right, so this is the hop stand. Quickly, 40 grams of falconers flight in and down and round. We'll leave that for about 25 minutes ish. One sanitized lid on. And that's the hop stand. So we have not a homebrew, it's a Guinness, got some left over from Christmas. Might offend some people, but really, when you're trying it against the quality of some of the homebrews, sorry, homebrew wins every time. It's probably different in Ireland, as everyone always says, but over here, it's just a bit pants. There you go. Easy drinking though, if you're in a pub watching a football or something, but sit and savour. So, hop stand, 25 minutes ish. And then I'll chill it down. I'm going to rehydrate the yeast now. Well, not right now, but I'll do it. Rehydrate the yeast, chill it down, transfer it, take a reading. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Anyway, cheers guys. Right guys, in for brew day. If you can hear some knocking around, it's because she's come back from the sales with a dinosaur. And everyone knows boys and dinosaurs. What is this again? Ah, this is my wheat, coconut wheat beer. It's going down quite nicely. Don't really get so much of the Earl Grey in it, but to be honest with you, as an experiment, never really thought I was going to put this forward for release or anything. But as an experiment, as a, it's quaffable. 5.8 though, or whatever it was, 5.6, 5.8. Good. So, there's the colour. That's the colour. Very light indeed. So we were shooting for 1044. There's a story behind this trial jar. She came in, put the milk down and knocked over the original trial jar, so I'm trying to be quick before the yeast affects it too much. So let's see what we got. $104. Spot on. Exactly 1044. If there's any doubters in the room, fucking, oh fuck it. Whatever, it's 1044, bang on. So that's good. So what I'm going to do now, as I said before, leave it for 7 or 8 days or so, just keep checking it. When it's over half the way attenuated, start to raise the temperature. Don't know if I'm going to film that. I might just come back from the taste test. So we're going to raise the temperature up to 21, the acetate rest, dry hop with 50 grams attached to some fishing line during the diacetyl rest. After 3 days or so, whip it out, crash it down to 0, leave it there for however long I said, I can't remember, it was a week, 10 days, whatever, and then as soon as the closest Saturday to 10 days or whatever, I'll take and bottle it. Then leave it a few weeks and we'll come back for the taste test of that. Really interested in seeing how this turns out, to be honest. We'll see. So it'll be a good 3 or 4 weeks, I guess, until that's in the bottle, and sorry, in the keg and in some bottles. Yeah, that's the brew day. Hit the numbers, hit the volume, smooth apart from the misses knocking the trial jar over. Can't ask for more than that. So thanks very much, guys. Have a great week. Happy Wednesday.
can feel the light.